Hello, good afternoon, friends, and once again, welcome to the YouTube channel of BYJU'S Exam Prep. I am Gourav Gupta, and I'm here bringing one more session in the series of sessions we are conducting for CMAT 2022. Now, before I start this session, I will quickly go for a tech check if I am audible as well as visible to all of you. So, those who are already there in the session, can you please confirm if I am audible and visible? All right, I'm waiting for a small response. Yes, Arpit. Yes. Okay, so Arpit has just responded. Arpit says that I've just started my preparation. All right, Arpit. So, Arpit, don't you worry. I'll be helping you here. Harsh. All right. Thank you for confirming. Yes, Arpit, you must take this examination. Definitely, like we have around 24 to 25 days for this examination. So, according to me, you must take this examination even if you are unable to score a good one. Okay, still like you will have a certain score to back you to take admission anywhere in any of the colleges. So after taking admission based on the sorry after taking this examination based on the score, based on whatever score you will receive, you can take a decision at that time. Okay, not filling up the form, you might regret this decision. All right, so please fill the form, take this admission, take this examination, and once you will get a score, then you can take a decision whether you want to take admission through that particular score this year, or you would like to try for any other examination this year or maybe next year. All right, so yes, I am audible to all of you. So friends, welcome back to one of my sessions which I'm conducting on the series of sessions for CMAT 2022. And here in this session, we are going to discuss the most repeated questions for logical reasoning section. And we'll be targeting a 20 on 20. So yesterday, last night, I have conducted a session in which I have discussed about the strategy to score approximately 350 marks in CMAT examination. Now, you will not be able to score 350 marks in CMAT if you will not target 20 on 20 in logical reasoning. So yes, my dear friends, logical reasoning is one of these sessions, one of the 5 sessions in which you can get 20 on 20. So let's talk about all these questions. Okay, no problem, Ritesh. At this point in time, if you have taken a mock and you are scoring less than 200, please don't worry about that. We still have 25 days to go for CMAT examination, and you can certainly improve. Just make sure that you are using the strategy that I have explained yesterday. After taking a mock, do a proper analysis, work on your weak areas, and then again refine your strategy and take another mock. All right, so please make sure that you are working on your weak areas. Okay, so Varad, you are asking how many seats approximate for JBIMS in Sydenham out of 18 all India seats. So Varad, through CMAT, I can say that there will be less than 10 seats in these colleges. Okay, so there will be huge competition that is in front of you through CMAT examination if you are targeting Sydenham College or JBIMS. All right. Okay. Fine. So Ritesh, don't you worry. Jagdish, you're saying is I have my OBC caste certificate from Rajasthan. My Aadhaar address is of Gujarat. I have both state and central certificate. Or should I change my address? Jagdish, I'm really sorry. I'll not be able to comment on this particular thing. I don't have complete knowledge regarding this. So what you can do is whatever college you are targeting, you can call at the admission cell of that particular college and talk about this issue. Okay. All right. So friends, let's start this session with the most repeated questions on logical reasoning. And we are targeting a 20 on 20 in CMAT 2022 this year. Now, first of all, I'll just tell you the type of questions that we have seen in the last year paper of CMAT in logical reasoning section. Okay. Now in logical reasoning, you will find two different categories of questions. one based on verbal reasoning and the other one based on non-verbal reasoning. Now, last year there were a total of 25 questions. This year the number of questions has been reduced to 20 in logical reasoning section. Okay, so we'll see the composition. So last year we have seen around 6 to 7 questions from verbal reasoning and remaining around 18 to 19 questions from non-verbal reasoning. Now, the topics that are touched from verbal reasoning are statement argument questions, analogy based questions. Now, these analogies are verbal analogies, obviously, and questions based on logical consistency. Okay, so last year we have seen one question each on analogy and statement argument, and there were 4 questions on logical consistency. Now, since this year the number of questions has been reduced, so I can say that out of 20 questions of logical reasoning section, you can expect around 4 questions to be coming from verbal reasoning section. All right. Now, if I talk about non-verbal reasoning, then the areas like blood relations, visual reasoning, number and letter series, direction senses, blood relations, coding, decoding, ranking, Venn diagrams, all these topics were present in the paper. So definitely you will have to brush up the concepts of each and every topic. And there were around 17-18 questions last year from non-verbal reasoning, and this year you can expect somewhere around 15 to 16 questions to be coming up from these areas. All right. Now it is very easy to target all those, like if 15 questions are coming from non-verbal reasoning, then you can target all these 15 questions. So 15 में से 15 correct होने चाहिए. These questions are of very low level of difficulty and studies. So there are some students who are asking about like they have just started the preparation. So my dear friend, what you can do is you can at least target all these areas of logical reasoning. Okay, and each of these areas will hardly take 1 hour of preparation if you are starting right now. So just spend 1 to 2 hours on each of these areas and you will be able to at least attempt these questions. All right. So what I was saying is you can target all these questions from non-verbal reasoning. So if there are 15 questions in the examination, 15 on 15 will be easy. Okay. And from verbal reasoning area, if let's say there are 5 questions, then you can target at least 4 questions from there, totaling a number of 19 questions, at least 19 questions in this section. All right. Now let's look at some of these questions. Okay. All right. Now, question number 1 will be from number and letter series, or we'll be doing 4 to 5 questions from number and letter series. Now, I'll be focusing only on non-verbal reasoning. Okay, I'm not a verbal faculty, so I'll be focusing on non-verbal reasoning, or I can say that it is quant-based reasoning. All right. And later on, we'll be conducting some of the classes, some of the sessions on verbal reasoning as well for CMAT examination. All right. So let's look at the first set of questions from number and letter series. Let's start this. And I want each and every one of you to be responding to each and every question. Okay. Now, before I start these questions, I would like to advise all of you that in logical reasoning sections, there might be some questions on which you may get stuck. Okay, ऐसे ऐसे कुछ questions आते हैं जो obviously देखने में easy होते हैं, but जब हम उसको solve करने के लिए शुरू करते हैं, then we end up wasting a lot of time and we get stuck on those questions. Now it is advisable not to spend more than 45 seconds on any of these questions. Please make a point of it. So those who are targeting 320, 330, 340 marks in CMAT examination, they must focus on these very small techniques, very small strategies that I'm telling you. Okay, so kya hota hai? Like we end up wasting. So let's say there is a question on number and letter series. Okay, and we are unable to crack the logic behind that. Now we forget that the clock is still ticking and we end up wasting more than 1 minute on that particular question. Okay, now in case of such questions, it is always advisable to just spend 30 to 45 seconds and come out of that question even if you are unable to solve that question in these 30 seconds. Okay, now if you remember that we have kept the buffer time for the end of the examination, so there are still 25 minutes or 30 minutes left for you, and you can always come back to these questions. I have experienced this particular thing myself, and a lot of students have told me this thing as well, that if you are spending 30 seconds on a question unable to solve it, then after, let's say, few minutes, if you'll come back to the same question, then the chances of cracking the logic increases significantly. Okay, so please follow this particular thing. All right. Okay, so friends, let's start with this series of questions from logical reasoning. So first of all, number and letter series. Question number 1 on your screen now. I'll be waiting for 30 to 45 seconds, and I would like to see the answer from all of you in the chat box. So come on, all of you, show that you are there in the lecture, show that you are present here in this lecture. Okay, now find the missing number in the given series. So the series is 8, 13, 10, 15, 12 and dash. So come on, post your answer. Which of the options A, B, C or D is correct? All right, lovely, lovely response from all of you. So like I can use two different logics for this question. Okay, now first of all, the logic is plus 5, then minus 3, then again plus 5, then again minus 3. So it should be plus 5, and 12 plus 5, the correct answer is 17, option B. Okay, so this is one way I can solve this question. Okay, so Arvind is asking, are questions of such difficulty level asked in CMAT? Now Arvind, you'll be surprised to know that I have picked all these questions from previous year papers of CMAT, actual papers of CMAT, not from any mock, but actual papers of CMAT. So yes, this was the actual question of slot 1 of CMAT 2021. Last year first slot का ये question है, actual question है. All right. So yes, you will definitely see such a difficulty level in the examination. All right. So this was one logic that I used. Another logic you can use is alternate series. So 8 plus 2, 10 plus 2. So 8, 10 and 12, this is making a series. Then 13 to 15, this is plus 2. Okay, so again 15 to next number plus 2. So it will be 17. So alternate series of plus 2, and the correct answer is 17. So all of you have given a perfect answer, a correct answer. All right. So let's move ahead and look at the next question, question number 2, again on number and letter series. Now you'll have to complete the sequence that is given in front of you. Now this question is not as easy as the previous one. Okay, so थोड़ा सा difficult है, थोड़ा सा tricky question है. I am seeking for an answer from all of you. Come on. Such a wonderful response was there for question number 1. Let's see if all of you can give me an answer for this one. So Harsh is the first one to post the answer. Good, good, Harsh. All right, Ritesh, Kush, Akriti, Vipin, Isha, Dhruv, Manaswi, lovely people. Shivansh, Brijesh, Ashish, Arvind. Arvind, I can't understand what you have written, so please type your answer once again. Ashish, check your answer. Yes, you have made a correction. Good. Okay, now let's look at these terms. So 30, 56, 90, then a question mark, 182 and 240. Okay, so let's understand the logic. Now 30 is, or 30 can be written as 5 into 6. Then 56 can be written as 7 into 8. 90 can be written as 9 into 10. Then a question mark. Then 182 can be written as 13 into 14, and 240 can be written as 15 into 16. I hope all of you would have already got the logic. So in place of question mark, I can write it as 11 into 12, which is equal to 132. Okay, so this is the logic that I have used. Probably you would have used some other logic, but definitely all these logics should lead to the same answer. So yes, the correct answer is 132. All right, am I clear? Now let's look at one more logic. Probably like another logic can be used. So I will erase this portion and let me check the difference between these terms. So from 30 to 56, I have added 26. Then from 56 to 90, uh, 34 is being added. So ये जो difference है ये कितने से increase हुआ? This difference is increased by 8. So let's see if I'll increase this difference by 8 and will add 42. So 42 is added to 90 and it will lead to the same answer, 132. Let me check if I'll add 50 here. Will it be leading to this 182? Yes, 132 plus 50 is 182. So every time the difference is increasing by a value of 8. Yes, this is a perfect logic. All right. So Ajit, I have picked it from the response that you have given. Wonderful. Okay. Harsh, you are asking for geometry. Please attend my quant section, quant session, okay? And you will find I have explained most of the things about these questions, okay? So I'm continuing. So next question, question number 3. Again, all of you be ready and please give me a response for this one. Again, a little, it might be tricky for some of you. So find the wrong number in this sequence. Find the wrong number in this sequence. Yes, Jagdish, all these questions that I have taken are from previous year papers of CMAT. All right, good. Harsh, Deepal, Vipin, Himanshu, Akriti, Shivani, Mayuresh, and Brijesh. So I have seen an answer from all of you, and all of you have given the same answer. Nice. So let's solve this one. Now from 72 to 70, what we have done is it is minus 2, then minus 3, then it is minus 2 again, then it is minus 7, then minus 6, and then minus 7. Now I can see this number making sense, minus 2, minus 3, minus 6 and minus 7. Now minus 2, minus 3, instead of these values, if it would have been minus 4 and minus 5, then the series would make sense. So minus 2, minus 3, minus 4, minus 5, minus 6, minus 7. All right. So I can say that this number is incorrect. So instead of 65, अगर मैं 63 लिख देता हूं, okay, then it will make sense. So obviously 65 is the wrong number in this sequence, and almost all of you have given a correct answer. All right. Okay. So let's go ahead and look at the next question. Now, some of you are also writing the logic that they have used, Advait and Shivansh. I appreciate that. And I would like other students to also write the logic that they have used. Okay. So the way Advait and Shivansh have written the logic. Okay. So please, with your answer, you can also mention the logic that you have used. All right. So let's move on to question number 4. Now choose the missing item in the series. So this is basically a series of letters, and you will have to find out which of these options will complete this series. Now, Kripa, you are asking about the schedule of my lectures, my LR lectures. So, Kripa, what you can do is you can subscribe to our YouTube channel. So, this channel on which you are attending this session, so you can subscribe this channel of BYJU'S Exam Prep, and you will keep getting all the notifications. All right. Definitely, we have started with a series of sessions of on CMAT, which is called Last Lap to CMAT. So every day you can join us at 7 p.m. Okay. All right. Okay. So let's see which of these options will complete this series. So we started with C, D, then E is left out. Then we have written FG. Then H is left out between these two different items. So IJ, K is left out, LM, N, OP, Q, RS, then T will be left out. Okay. U, V, W will be left out, X, Y. Okay. So U, V, X, Y should be the correct answer. All right. So if you know ABCD, then you'll be able to do this question very easily. So I hope you are able to understand the level of difficulty that is there in front of us. Okay. So scoring 20 on 20 is not a big task in CMAT examination. Also, the students who have just started their preparation, I am taking the actual questions from CMAT 2021, last year CMAT. Okay. So I believe this session will increase the confidence in you, and you will be able to prepare for at least this section in CMAT. All right. Now let's move on to the next question. Question number 5. Find the odd one out in the series of these letters. So odd one out, find out karna hai. There are 4 options, and you will have to find out which of the options is different from the other 3 options. Good, Shivansh. So I'm happy that you are able to get the correct answers. Okay. And this is the actual level of difficulty. Okay. Yes, come on, come on. Good. People are responding with this one as well. Nice. Okay. So let's look at which one of the following is the odd one out. So K, M, O, Q. So K, L, M, N, O, P, Q. So basically what is happening is they are skipping one letter. So K, L, M, N, O, P, Q. So L is missing, N is missing, and P is missing. So K, M, O, Q. All right. Now looking at the second option, S, T, U, V, W, X. So T is missing, V is missing, but here none of the letters is missing. Let's check the third option, and then we'll be sure which of the following is odd one out. So A, B, C, D, E, F, G. So B is missed, D is missed, and F is missed. So alternate letters. So first and third options are matching in the logic. So I can say that yes, odd one out has to be the second option. Though there is no need to basically check the fourth option if option number 1 and option number 3 are matching in the logic. But still, if you want to be sure, then you can check the last option as well. All right. Okay, fine. Now let's move on to our next question. So that was question number 5. It was pretty easy. Ritesh, you are asking, please explain input-output questions. So Ritesh, right now I'll not be taking input-output questions. I will definitely try to add these type of questions in my next session. All right. Okay. Now, friends, if you are liking this session, so please, it's a request from my side. Please do hit the like button and I'll be certainly making some more sessions. I'll be coming up with more sessions in front of you in the near future before CMAT examination. So do like this session, comment in case you have any kind of query, share this session with your friends, and do subscribe our channel and press the bell icon to get all the notifications of the upcoming sessions from me and my team. All right, so please do like this session. Now let's move ahead and look at the next set of questions which are from coding and decoding. Okay. All right. Now, Nikita, a few days back, I have taken a session on quant in which I have discussed good number of questions from algebra as well. So the questions from algebra which have appeared in previous year papers of CMAT, I have taken all those questions. So please look at the sessions that I have already taken, and they will definitely help you in quant as well. Now let's move ahead and look at the question from coding decoding. So question number 1 in front of you. So if CLAUSE is coded as ECSLUA, then you will have to find the code for umpire. Now Kripa, this is just basically a game of nerves. So you are able to solve all the questions right now, right? Good. But the important thing is you need to solve the questions in examination as well. Now for that you need a good amount of practice by solving mock papers. So last night I've taken a session in which I have told you what needs to be done in order to score good marks in CMAT examination. So please look at that session and try to follow each and everything in case you are unable to score well in the exam. All right. Okay, now let's look at the answer for this one. And yes, I have got a lot of answers from all of you. Nice. So CLAUSE, just look at the placement. So CLA, then USE. So this is how it is distributed. So basically the first letter 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. So umpire will become, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So U will come here, U, M, P, I, R, E. So this should be your answer. So E, U, R, M, I, P. So correct answer is option number 4. All right. Let's go to next question, question number 7. In a certain code, Lucknow is written as MTDJONX and surface is written as TTSEBBF. How is happiness written in that code? Now, certainly you will take a little bit more time to solve this question. Yes, any answer? All right, nice. Okay, great. So Nidhi has given the logic. Harsh has given the logic as well. Nice people. Good, impressive. So let's see. Now what has happened with Lucknow? So Lucknow. Now what they are doing is, in the first letter they are adding 1. So they are writing the next alphabet. Okay. So M and then -1. That is T. Then +1, -1, +1, -1, +1, -1. Alternately, they are doing this particular thing. So next alphabet for C is D. So you can match it from here. Okay. Then it is J. K -1 is J. N plus 1 is O, O minus 1 is N, and W plus 1 is X. Okay, so basically alternately they are writing the next alphabet and the previous alphabet, right? Now the same thing has happened with surface to obtain this thing. So now it is very easy to determine the code for happiness. So H plus 1. So H के बाद क्या आता है I. So first alphabet will be I. Then A minus 1. Now A minus 1, that means one alphabet before A. Okay, so it will be Z. Now all these alphabets go in a cyclic order. All right, so Nerve Music and Sarah Elizabeth and Jagdish, look at what I am saying right now. Okay, so A, B, C, D, E, F, this is how like the alphabets go, and the last alphabet is Z. Now after Z, then again A will be repeated, B, C, D, and so on. Okay, so if you want to determine one alphabet before A, then it will be Z. All right, so H plus 1 is I, then A minus 1 is Z. Now if you have obtained this much, you can match among the options. Okay, and answer will be option number 1. Okay, now Kripa, I don't know why you are unable to believe, but I have taken all these questions from slot 1 of CMAT 2021. So last year ke actual questions hain. These questions have already appeared in the actual examination. So definitely, so Brijesh is saying, dekh lena 9th April ko. So yes, definitely the level of difficulty of CMAT is on lower side, but still you can raise the bar a little bit. थोड़े से higher level of difficulty के questions practice करो, so that you'll be able to tackle this particular level of difficulty. Moving forward to question number 8. In a certain code, flower is written as 325716. Right is coded as 76481. How will litter be written in this particular code? All right, guys, please focus on these questions. Yes, Mayuresh, you are absolutely right. So in logical reasoning, we need to target 20 on 20 in order to get 300 plus score in CMAT examination. Ishu, don't you worry. If you will practice the way I have explained in my previous session, last night's session, then you will also be able to score good marks. Now, in this case, each of the alphabet is associated with a particular number. Okay, so if you will check some of the common alphabets in these two words, E is common and which is coded as 1, and certainly in the next case, right, E is coded as 1. So correspondingly, every letter is associated with a particular number. You just need to find out the corresponding number equivalent of a particular letter, and you will be able to get the answer for this question. So so L you can take from flower. So L will be coded as 2. Then I, you can take it from right, will be coded as 4. Then TT, so code for T will be 8. So 2488. You can mark the answer. Let me complete this. E is coded as 1. E is coded as 1 and R is coded as 6. So 248816, which is option C, is the correct answer. Okay. Now, Dipali, you must understand that the number of questions in total, they have not reduced. So the number of questions is still 100. What they have done is they have added one section which is lengthier as compared to the other sections. Okay. So what I believe is the level of difficulty might be the same, and in case the level of difficulty is increased, then certainly it is proportional to like it is inversely proportional to the cutoff. So increase in level of difficulty will reduce the cutoff for the colleges. So with the easier level of difficulty, if the cutoff for any college is 300, then for at a higher level of difficulty, the cutoff will certainly drop. Okay, so you don't worry at all of you are sailing in the same boat, and it is the relative performance, okay, that will be checked in these examinations. All right. Okay, now next question. uh, in a certain language, roses are red is coded as ko ti na, roses are beautiful is coded as ho ti na. So what is the code for red in that particular language? Harsh, I understand she's saying section wise, but also understand that the number of question to be done is same in the entire examination. Okay, so they may increase the level of difficulty, but that will result in the of drop in the cutoffs of all these colleges. Okay. All right. Good, good, good. Correct answers from almost all of you. Nice. So roses are red, roses are beautiful. Now, in such questions, in this particular type of questions, what you will do is you will find common words and common codes among the two different sentences which are given. So the common words are roses and are. So roses and are, both of them are common here. Now in the code, what is common? T na, T na. This is common. So just look at the uncommon part which is left. Okay. So the uncommon part which is left in the first case is red, and that will be coded as ko, and beautiful will be coded as ho. Now what they're asking is they're asking the code for red, which is ko, ko. So the correct answer will be option 4, that is ko. All right. Okay. Exactly, nerve music. We will eliminate the common words. Good. Okay. So let's move ahead and look at the next question. Now the next type is blood relations. So I'll be taking a few questions on blood relations. All of you must solve these questions very quickly. Question number 1 from blood relations and question number 10 of this lecture. Now P is the father of R, Q is the sister of P, R is the brother of C, and S is the mother of P. Now you'll have to find out how is R related to S. Now in such questions, it will always be better if you draw a family tree among these people who are mentioned in the question. So how is R related to S? All right, Akriti, Nidhi, Mihir, Nikita, Soni, all of you have come up with a same answer. Come on, other students as well. There are plenty of students live in this lecture. I want an answer from each and every one of you. Make the most out of this lecture. Okay. All right. Now let's draw a family tree here. Now P is the father of R. Now I use some symbols. So P is father. That means P will be the male. Okay. P will be male. And P is father of R. So R will be written at one level below P. All right. Now Q is the sister of P. So Q and P are siblings, but Q is sister. So I'll put females in a circle. Okay. And since Q is sister, so they will be separated by a single dash. Right. Now next is R is brother of C. So R is brother, that is male, of C. Now C का gender अभी तक नहीं पता. S is the mother of P. So S is the mother of P. Okay. So S is the mother of P and R is the son of P. So how is R related to S? So R will be the grandson of S. So the correct answer will be option 1, and all of you have given a perfect answer. Good. Lovely. Moving on to the next question, question number 11. A little tricky. Please do it carefully. A says to B, I am the mother of your I am the mother of your grandfather's son. So you'll have to find out how is A related to B. All right, good Shivansh, good. If it is clearly understandable, nice. So we can say that the questions are pretty easy in CMAT. Nice, nice, nice. Again, people are writing the answers very quickly. Good. Now A says to B, I am mother of someone. अब किसकी mother है ये देखते हैं. Of your grandfather's son. So your grandfather's son means B's grandfathers. So grandfathers will be parents' father. Okay, it can be father's father or it can be son's father. So B's grandfathers. So there will be someone here. So B's grandfathers. So ये grandfather हो गया B का, and उसका son. All right. So A is the mother of B's grandfather's son. So B's grandfather's son. So A is the mother of B's grandfather's son. Okay. So that means ये जो son है इसकी mother हो जाएगी. So that means grandfather की wife हो जाएगी and she will be the grandmother of B. So this particular person is A. So A will be the grandmother of B. Simple as that. All right. So answer will be option number 1. Okay. All right. Now let's move on to the next genre. But before that, if guys you are liking this session, please do hit the like button. Also, recently I have taken some sessions on quantitative ability section, data interpretation section, and one session I've taken on discussing about the strategy that we should be using uh, before CMAT examination for the preparation, the schedule of mock test series that you should follow, as well as how you should be attempting CMAT examination. So I have conducted all these sessions in the near past. Okay, so what you can do is you can go through all those sessions in case you are not comfortable with any of the sections, or you have not made a proper strategy and you are suffering in scoring marks in mock papers. All right, so please do hit the like button, comment, share and subscribe our channel, and do not miss any of the sessions that we are going to conduct in future. All right, now let's move ahead and look at some questions on arrangements and puzzles. So first question on arrangements and puzzles, the question on seating arrangement on circular tables. So quickly read this question and make the arrangement and give me an answer. Sony, just keep following our sessions which we are conducting on last lap to CMAT. Okay, so there might be a session for you in that series of sessions. Yes, Harsh, you are absolutely correct. The level of difficulty is easy to moderate, not very difficult. Now quickly make this arrangement. So this is a circular arrangement. So six friends are sitting around a circular table in such a way that they are equidistant from each other. So I'll make a circular table and I'll mention 6 friends such that they look equidistant from each other. So that means if they are equidistant from each other, there'll be a pair of opposite people. Okay, so there will be one person sitting opposite to every other person. Now Kunal is sitting to the right of Alia. Now if Alia is sitting here, one thing needs to be understood that if nothing is mentioned about the direction in which they are facing when they are sitting around a circular table, then you will always have to assume that each and every person is sitting and is facing the center of the table. Okay, so every person is facing towards the center of the table. So they are facing inwards. So Alia is sitting here. The right of Alia will be this part. So Kunal is sitting to the right of Alia. So Kunal की place ये हो जाएगी. All right. Now next is Dhruv is sitting between Aarti and Jasmeet. Right now we don't know anything about Dhruv, Aarti or Jasmeet. I'll leave it. Safi is sitting opposite to Jasmeet. Now Safi and Jasmeet are opposite, and Safi is to the right of Kunal. So Safi is sitting opposite to Jasmeet and to the right of Kunal. So we have the placement of Kunal. So right of Kunal, who is this? Safi. So Safi is sitting to the right of Kunal and sitting opposite to Jasmeet. So this is Jasmeet. Now you can place the other two people. Dhruv is sitting between Aarti and Jasmeet. So Jasmeet की place fix हो चुकी है. So Dhruv is sitting between Aarti. So this will be Aarti and Dhruv. So this will be the entire sitting arrangement. Now the question is, who is sitting between Aarti and Kunal? Now Aarti and Kunal के बीच में कौन बैठा है? It is Safi. So Safi will be the correct answer, and it is option number 3. And all of you have given a perfect answer. Good, lovely. Now moving on to our next question, question number 13. Again, a very simple, straightforward question. 30 seconds and I want answer from all of you. There are plenty of students in my class, but you are not responding. Friends, take this session as a practice session to increase your speed. Okay, so if you have got the answer, please do write it in the chat box. Mihir, yes, you can spend 15-20 minutes on mirror and water image type questions. Though I have not seen these questions coming in last 2-3 years. But yes, you may practice because ज़्यादा time नहीं लगेगा. It will just take half an hour and you'll be able to understand this topic. Okay. All right. Now let's see this one. Now it says Ansh is taller than Akshita. So Ansh is taller than Akshita, but shorter than Sharad. So who is shorter than Sharad? Ansh. So Ansh is shorter than Sharad. All right. So Ansh is taller than Akshita, but Ansh is shorter than Sharad. Akshita is shorter than Sharad. We can see it obviously. Akshita is shorter than Sharad, but Akshita is taller than Sneha. Now, who is the tallest one among these people? So, among these people, the tallest one is Sharad. So, yes, correct answer is option 1. Madhu, for GK, I have explained a few things in the session that I have taken last night. So, please go there. It must be available on YouTube. Okay. So, for GK, I have shared some information. This session is solely based on logical reasoning. Now, going to the next question. Question number 14. Aman is 5 ranks ahead of Isha in class of 30 students. If Isha's rank is 14th from the last, then what is Aman's rank from the starting? Chetan at first position. Right, quickly. Not a very difficult question, just need to take care of one very small thing. All right, Tejasvi, Brijesh, Madhu, Akriti, nice. Now the key is to determine Isha's rank from the beginning. That's it. This is the key to this question. You need to determine Isha's rank from the beginning. Now there are 30 students in the class. Isha's rank from the last is 14th. Now if Isha's rank from the last is 14th, so from the last it is 14th, okay? So that means there will be 13 students after Isha, okay? Again, if Isha's rank from the last is 14, then there will be 13 people after Isha. Okay, so that means before Isha, how many people should be there? It should be 30 minus 13 minus 1. Okay, so before Isha, there will be 16 students. Okay, now if before Isha there are 16 students, then Isha's rank from the beginning will be 17th. Am I clear? All right. Now, if Isha's rank from the beginning is 17th and Aman is 5 ranks ahead of Isha, so Aman's rank will be 17 minus 5 and that will be equal to 12. Okay. So now you can say that Aman's rank will be 12th from the beginning position of Chetan. So yes, correct answer is option B. All right. Am I clear? The students who have given a different answer, are you all clear with this part? Yes or no? All right, let's move on to our next question, question number 15. A very, very, very easy question. You just need to spend 10 seconds on this. No preparation is required for questions like this as well. So A, B, C, D play tennis. B and C play football also. D does not play chess but plays badminton. Who plays only tennis? Such an easy question it is. I want option. So just write option. Which option is correct? 1, 2, 3 or 4. So just write option number A. So don't write A, B, C, D. Just write option number 1, 2, 3 or 4. Okay. All right. Now A, B, C, D, all of them play tennis. Now B and C also play football. So they're asking who plays only tennis. So it cannot be B. It cannot be C. D does not play chess, but D also plays badminton. So again, D is eliminated and the correct answer will be A. Okay, so correct answer is A. That is option number 3. All right. So pretty easy question. Moving on to the next one. Question number 16. Looks lengthy but easy. Again, you must mention the option number 1, 2, 3 or 4 as your answer. Good. So Pranita, Santosh, Soni, Ishu, Tejasvi, Vipin, Kripa, Brijesh. Nice. Now read this question very carefully. What we need to find is who scored the highest marks in the class. Okay. Now to find the answer to this question, which of the statements is required, is sufficient? Okay. So please read the question carefully. We need to know who scored the highest marks in the class. We don't need to determine how much that person has scored or what is the range of score of that person. All right. Now statement A. Pawan scored 98% marks in the class. Good, Pawan. Wonderful marks. But Swati scored more than 98% marks in the class. Now, if I'll combine statement A and B, still we will not be able to determine who scored highest. पवन ने 98% स्कोर किए हैं, स्वाति ने 98 से ज्यादा स्कोर किए हैं. So there might be a person who will score more than Swati. Okay. Now we'll read statement C. Statement C says that the marks of all the students were less than that of Swati's marks. So जितने भी students हैं उनके स्वाति के marks से कम है marks. So automatically this statement says that Swati has scored the highest marks in the class. So you just require statement C and not any other statement to answer the question that is asked in this case. Okay. So automatically if Swati's marks or all the students have scored less than Swati's marks, then I can say that Swati is the topper in the class. So answer will be option 4. Statement C only is sufficient to answer the question. All right. And most of you have given a correct answer. Those who have given a different answer, I hope they are able to understand. Am I clear? Yes. All right. Now let's move on to our next question. Before that, I request all of you to quickly like the session just to increase my motivation. Okay, so it will help in increasing my motivation. I'll keep bringing such sessions for all of you in future as well. So please, those who haven't, please hit the like button. Come on, go ahead. Now let's look at the next one. Question number 17, a question on visual reasoning. Now such questions are very, very simple, but there might be some instances when occasionally you will get a difficult one. But generally in CMAT, you will get an easy one. Thank you, Shivansh. Thank you very much. Now select the suitable figure from the answer figures that would replace the question mark. All right. Now these questions are based on the cyclic or anti-cyclic movement of the symbols that are given. Okay. The key positions in a box are these positions that I'm going to mark: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. So generally the movement is like among these places. So first of all, let us consider cross. So cross was there on the left bottom corner. It has gone to the middle of the bottom row, then on the right bottom corner. So the movement is from this place to the middle, then to the right. Now it will go upwards. So the movement is from 7. It started from number 7, then number 6, then number 5, and then it will go to number 4. Okay. So option B and option D can be selected and the other two options can be rejected. All right. Now let's look at the movement of the circle. Okay. So now if we look at the circle, so it has gone from this position, bottom right corner, to the top right corner, then to the top left corner. That means it has gone from position number 5 to position number 3 and then to position number 1. So now it will go to position number 7, that is bottom left corner. So this is the right placement. So the correct answer will be option D and not option B. So yes, correct answer is option D. Now option D is the fourth option. So sorry, the correct answer figure is figure D and the correct option is option number 4. All right. Okay. Now let's move on to the next one, question number 18, based on direction senses. Now, quickly, friends. I think you will not be tired. You must be refreshed after attending this session. So come on, give me a quick answer. Mihir, like in most cases, you are the first one who is answering these questions. Nice response, Mihir. Akriti, good. Shama, Nikita, Brijesh. Again, such an easy question this is. Okay, you need to spend around half an hour in preparing for this topic, and you will be able to get each and every question correct. Now, Sophia is walking in the east direction. So let's first of all mark the conventional directions that we take. So if this is north, then this will be south, west, and east. The directions between them, this is northeast, southwest, southeast, northwest. All right. Now Sophia is walking in east direction. So let's say this is the point from where she started. She is walking in east direction. After walking for some time, she turns left. So she turns left. So left, that means she now started going northwards, and then again turns 45 degrees towards right. Now she's going like this, 45 degrees towards right. That means in this direction. Okay, rightwards 45 degrees. Okay, so in this direction, now she will turn 45 degrees. Okay, so she will now be moving in this direction, right? So this direction will be towards northeast. I have already drawn the figure. Okay, so this is towards the northeast. So in which direction she's moving now? So she's moving now in the northeast direction. All right. Okay. Now, Dipali, a few more questions are left. So a few more minutes, 4 to 5 minutes, and the session will be over. Okay. So let's move on to our next question, question number 19, based on Venn diagrams. So observe the given figure and read the statements 1, 2, and 3 and find out which of the following statements is or are correct. So statements, you can look at the Venn diagram. All teachers are doctors, some doctors are teachers, and all surgeons are doctors. So among these three statements, according to the Venn diagram, you'll have to determine which of these statements is correct. All right. Nice response from all of you. Good. Please write your answer only once. Okay. All right. So now music says that I remember this last year question, previous year question. Nice. Good. Okay. Now you can look at the Venn diagram. Now first statement says all teachers are doctors. All teachers are not actually doctors, because this part of teachers is not included in the circle of doctors. All right. So all teachers are doctors. This statement will be false. Some doctors are teachers. So yes, doctors and teachers are overlapping partially. Okay. So this portion that I have highlighted, wait, the portion that I've highlighted now with the red color. So this is the portion that shows that some doctors are teachers. So yes, statement number 2 is correct. All right. Now if statement number 1 is wrong, so option A will be wrong, option B will be wrong, option C will be wrong. So just based on that particular thing, statement 1 was wrong. Based on that, you could have eliminated 3 options and you could have marked option D. But still, if you want to check it, so yes, statement 2 is correct. And statement 3 says all surgeons are doctors. So all surgeons, so surgeons are completely inside the circle of doctors. So yes, you can say that all surgeons are doctor. So statement number 2 and statement number 3 are absolutely correct. All right. So the correct answer is option D. But on the basis of rejection of statement 1, you could have also marked option D as your answer, right? Okay, now let's move on to our last question for the day, again, which is based on Venn diagrams. Now, given below is a diagram of 3 circles, X, Y, and Z, which represents musicians, singers, and dancers respectively. The circles intersect with each other and form regions A, B, C, and D as mentioned in the figure. Select the region that represents musicians who are singers but not dancers. All right, Mihir, Samriddhi, Akriti, Ashish. Nice. Come on, people. Come on. This is the last question. Show your presence. Show your energy. Tejasvi, Dipali, Shivani. Nice. Pratik. Good. All right. So circles X, Y, and Z. These are musicians, singers, and dancers, respectively. The circles intersect with each other, forming ABCD. Select the region that represents musicians who are singers. So first of all, musicians who are singers. So this will be the region. Okay. This will be the region which is musicians who are singers as well. But I have to remove the portion of dancers. So musicians who are singers but not dancers will be represented by this part only. All right. The part which I have highlighted with blue color. Okay, so I can say that D is the region that represents musicians who are singers but not dancers. And yes, the correct answer is option 2, that is only D. And almost all of you have given a perfect answer. Lovely people. So friends, that is all from my side. I request all of you, in case you like this session, please do hit the like button right now and do comment in the comment section in case you have any query. Share this session with your friends and subscribe our channel. All right. Now, friends, one of the very important information for all of you. You can join us daily at 7 p.m. from 14 March onwards. Yes, we have already started this series of sessions, which is called Last Lab to CMAT, and started from 14th March. That is yesterday. We have already started. Daily at 7 p.m. you can catch us live for the complete revision of CMAT. All right. Also, people who are looking for a wonderful program for GDPI preparation, we have started a program, and all the important things, all the important information is mentioned on your screen, and you can also call at the number which is at the bottom of the screen in order to get some more information for this particular thing. Right now, for students who want to prepare for CAT 2022, we have started a complete course batch number 5 for such students. All the details are mentioned on the screens, and again, you can fetch some more information by calling at the number which is at the bottom of your screen. All right. So friends, you can follow us on Instagram, subscribe and press the bell icon on YouTube, like us on Facebook. You can join us on Telegram channel where you will be getting a chance to live interact with faculty members. So yes, I also go live on Telegram channel. So join this Telegram channel. All the links are there in the description. All right. So friends, thank you very much for attending this session. Once again, I must remind all of you that in the near past, like in the last few days, I have conducted sessions on quant as well as reasoning of CMAT, and last night I've taken a session on the strategy of CMAT where I have discussed what you need to do, how you need to plan your studies in the next 20-25 days, how you need to plan your mock test series, what should be done after mock test series as a part of analysis in order to improve your scores in mock papers and hence improve your score in CMAT. So if you have missed any of these sessions, please go back and look at those sessions and improve your score in this examination. So friends, that is all from my side. I am Gourav Gupta, and I'll keep coming back to you with some more sessions on CMAT examination. All the very best from my side. Have a good day and happy Holi.